This man was chased and attacked by the mafia, receiving 108 stab wounds. Yet, he stitched himself up without anesthesia. The man's name is Jack. He is a man with an exceptional mastery of medicine. However, Jack, now a student, has not yet obtained a medical license. Having never performed a surgery, Jack is able to rely on his mind. He can imagine a patient and mentally perform various complex and challenging procedures. To him, this is the most basic process. But Jack does not know that he will soon face a critical surgery. One day, a boy who was hit by a train and lost both arms and legs was rushed to the hospital. But at such a crucial moment, there was no doctor qualified to perform the surgery. It wasn't until Jack observed the boy's condition that he noticed the still living organs, which quickly gave him an idea for a solution. However, Jack, with no medical license, was not believed by anyone. Despite this, Jack decided to take on the surgery but demanded a medical fee of $5 million. The child's urgent condition made the parents relent, but they also insisted that the boy must recover completely. With no operating room available, Jack went to a friend's hospital for help, only to find that Hans had become obsessed with drugs. Jack just needed to borrow the operating room, but when Hans saw the boy with blood pouring out, he almost fainted. Hans's reaction made the nurses question Jack's abilities. To prove himself, Jack took off his shirt to reveal his many scars, each one stitched by his own hand. He was a living medical miracle. Jack then began cleaning and disinfecting, putting on the surgical gown, and the operation officially started. The nurse handed him the scalpel and wiped the sweat from his brow. Hans monitored the boy's vital signs. As time passed, Jack's precise movements made the surgery go smoothly. Jack's first surgery clearly exceeded the skills of many specialists. As the surgery neared its end, during the critical moment of stitching, the hospital was found to be without the proper artificial blood vessels. Without amputation, the boy would bleed to death. Jack refused to give up. Using his knowledge of the human body, he suddenly had an idea. He decided to transplant the great saphenous vein, the least essential vein in the body. After much effort, the boy's vital signs stabilized, and the surgery was a success. The parents were overjoyed upon hearing the news. However, the next day, the boy's father refused to pay the fee. He knew Jack had no medical license and even threatened Jack, saying that if he called the police, Jack would lose his only chance to ever become a doctor.